You once said, if I could play the tour drunk, I'd win every week. How much do you like realistically believe if you were able to drink, when you were playing, you'd play better?
It's amazing where I would go, wherever I set course records or whatever, I would be barefooted, drunk, playing golf, making every 20-footer I looked at. I used to be able to shoot pool really good when I had a great buzz going. But if you get me sober and play pool, I wouldn't make a ball. I don't know.
Yeah, but couldn't that also be because you're drunk and just think you're playing better than you actually are?
Well, no. When you're winning money from people playing pool, you know you're playing better. I mean, your body's relaxed. You have confidence in yourself to do things more. Maybe it's more aggressive in a good way, not a bad way. I don't know. I'm not making an excuse to drink or anything because. But when I had a good buzz going, I could play. I thought I could make everything, play really good golf, and I think it's just because the body's so loose and it's like free.
How often would you play professional golf hungover back in the day?
A lot, and shot some really good numbers.
Did you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I wasn't drinking on tour, but there was some times on tour that I didn't sober up to about the 13th or 14th hole.
So you were basically drunk when you were playing?
Yeah, you get in at 7:30 in the morning. I got a tee time at 8:05 or 9 o'clock.
You'd be out till
sometimes
7 or 7:30
in
the morning when you had an 8 a.m. tee time?
Yeah.
How do you get ready to, I mean, how do you play when, you're up to
just
all hours doing no good?
I got a lot of practice in South Africa from it, from my buddies there. So on a rain delay, a few rain delays at certain different tournaments, me and some of these guys like David Faraday and Peter and Ronnie McCann, the Pappas, we would sit in those tents and get absolutely hammered during a rain delay. Next thing you know, it'd be the next day. We'd be in the same clothes and we'd go out and play the tournament in the same clothes.
When you were drinking the most, how many beers or how much liquor would you drink daily?
I don't know. I could drink probably a case to 35 beers easily in a day.
In a
40
day?
beers, yeah.
35 or 40?
Easily in a day, yeah.
And how do you feel at the end of 35 or 40 beers?
Still start drinking some whiskey or something. I don't know. It's just
really.
Yeah. It just.
And how often would you drink? I mean, every day?
No. I was never the guy. I was a binge drinker. And that's, to me, I could go 2 months without drinking, but if I get on a binge, I could drink for 3 months or 7 days or 2 days. It just depends. I mean, when I wanted to quit drinking. You
wrote in your book that if you were still drinking whiskey, you would be dead. Why do you believe that?
I think with whiskey, I think if I was to drink a fifth to 2/5 a day, like it had gotten going there for a while, I think as we get older, your body just can't take it. I think that's kind of what I meant. If I keep doing that, I just don't see how anybody could drink that much whiskey. And I don't know how the hell I did.
What's the story the nurse told you about how high your blood alcohol level was at one point?
Yeah, that was when I was kind of young too. That was like in Morrilton, Arkansas, I think. I had passed out and they said they had to pump my stomach and all this, that I was dead for over 9 seconds or something.
That you were dead for over 9 seconds?
8 or 9 seconds. They had to revive me, and they said my blood alcohol level was almost to 4, 3.7 or 3.6. It was just, they've never seen anything like it. But that happens a lot when people binge drink, because it just keeps going. You just keep drinking and drinking. You never really sober up. That number might be high. I don't know. It could have been 2 point something, but it was fatal, whatever the hell that number was. I can't remember what it was, but I heard it was, she told me it was high. And then they did tests, and my liver was not too good, from drinking so much.